Tools needed are a curved needle, weaving thread, extra large silicone lined beads, a loop tool, curved nose pliers, assorted clips, and bond-to-weave glue used for gluing multiple wefts together for thickness. Today, we're using 3 bundles of Vision Select hand-tied extensions glued together with bond-to-weave. To start, part the hair and measure where you'd like your weft to begin and end, at least 2 fingers width above the ear. Clip on and mark where the weft ends so you can properly place the front beads. The front beads should be applied slightly behind where the weft will end. Take a large rectangular section of hair and apply the first bead off base at about a 45-degree angle going back. We like using the extra large beads so you can fit the most amount of hair in them, making a firm and secure base, preventing too much tension on the hair. For the next bead, take a slightly smaller section of hair along with half the hair coming out of the previous bead, and apply the bead like before. The second bead should be parallel to the first. The third and subsequent beads can angle down following your planned parted path. Continue chaining the beads 3/4 of an inch apart until you've reached the middle of the head. Repeat this process on the opposite side until you meet in the middle. Clip your weft onto the row you made, making sure the weft on each side goes slightly past the first beads. Take your weaving thread and measure at least 2 wingspans in length for each row. You don't want to run out midway. Thread your curved needle, pulling the weaving thread halfway through so the thread is doubled up. Tie a knot at the end to secure. For your first stitch, go up between the first and second beads. Before pulling the thread all the way through, feed the needle through the loop at the end, locking in the thread. Hold the thread up towards the head and stitch in back of the first bead, staying under the thread being held up. Repeat, this time stitching in front of the first bead. Make sure the thread doesn't slide off the end of the weft. Do this 2 times, followed by a downward stitch coming at an angle to lock in the last stitch. Now that the hard part's done, start sewing in the opposite direction along the weft, making sure you're always sewing behind either the chained hair or a bead. Make each stitch 3/4 of an inch apart. This stitch is called a blanket stitch. The ending is just like the beginning. Properly securing the ends down is very important. The first and final stitches should be just in front of the ending beads. Once complete, cut the end of the thread and pull one string out, leaving one behind. Knot the 2 strings together 3 times. A second and even third row can be applied directly above this row. Thanks for watching! Give this video a like and subscribe for more hair extension information. Visit us at visionhairextensions.com for all your hair extension needs.